Guys, how many of you longtime viewers who have watched my content for a while have known that I've been talking about this for a while now? That there is a problem when it comes to men, and I ain't talking about us being, we just like to abuse, or we just like to kill, or we like to do the unthinkable to the opposite sex. It's like, no, there is a problem because no, when it comes to people not taking man's depression or taking some problems that are going on with men seriously, apparently bringing stuff like that up, it means we're bringing up our toxic masculinity because we want to talk about our depression. We want to talk about ways to like get better, or we want to try to talk about ways to not self delete yourself. But talking points like that really pisses off the feminist movement because the whole feminist movement right nowadays, it's about kill all men, or it's about men should not be getting any type of treatment. It's be all about the woman, or it's be just about we don't care about what men are going through. It's all about us because we're the ones who are oppressed the most. Even though when it comes to law enforcement, when it comes to the state, when it comes to all these programs, when it comes to the freaking court system, men lose at a much more higher rate than women. Or how about when it comes to false accusations? Who actually benefits the most from that? Women. Because a man can't come up with a false accusation that he got, sexually assaulted by a woman because either the internet will laugh at him, or the internet would say, oh, he's just doing this for brownie points, or some people would say, oh, this guy, he's obviously just trying to get some attention, or how could you let some chick do this to you? I talked about this for a while now because a man one false accusation can ruin a man for years, but a false accusation when it comes to a woman, she can go on about her day, go find her a husband that she could just get money off of, have kids, and then still profit from child support or the state. This is why a lot of us talk about this, because there is a huge problem when it comes to men being abused by the state, by women, and nobody cares about it. And when we try to look towards somebody to actually try to talk for us, the internet ridicules them. Especially when it came to Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace, and Jordan Peterson, who wants men to be more proper, to be more more. Let's not say elegant. He wants men to be more respectful, be more of a gentleman. But Jordan Peterson talking things like that, he gets compared to a freaking Nazi. And by a woman who don't want men to be better. They want men to be some heinous individuals, which is not what we are. It's just that feminist garbage that keeps on sprawling around when it comes to men wanting to be better. Once they want to get in shape, they want to eat healthy, they want to start their own business, they want to focus on themselves and not worry about going out there banging all these hoes all freaking day or every day. They actually want to build some wealth, some generational wealth. So when they do find a wife, like an actual wife that cares about them and not just looking for a place of security, then they can keep on make sure that their family is taken care of. But talking points like that is apparently toxic masculinity, which makes absolutely no sense. They just want man to be under the feet, and that's not what equality is. You have some feminists say it is equality, but that's not what equality is. It's more about special treatment, which a lot of mom women today want. They want special treatment, but let me go ahead and get on with this article from what's this place called? The Telegraph. Young men are in a crisis, and nobody seems to care. Yeah, finally somebody from the media, some of these media outlets finally admitted that young men are actually in a crisis. The massive audiences gained by toxic gurus such as MGTOW point to a deeper problem in society. Okay, first of all, not every guy out here actually listens to Andrew Tate. Some may listen to it and some may take his advice, but the way Andrew Tate goes is like a lot of it's come from acts of I wouldn't say anger. It probably comes from despair. Some of his points I agree with, but not all of it. But let's just go on with this. The liberal left has cried wolf for years. In the run up to 2012 U.S. presidential election, they denounced mild-mannered Mitt Romney as a fascist, literally Hitler. Donald Trump proved a rude awakening. Another beta noir was Jordan Peterson, the polite Canadian academic known for dispensing gentle wisdom to young men. Make your bed, stand up straight, who is portrayed as the epitome of toxic masculinity. Once again, more sinister figures were waiting in the rings. Again, how was Jordan Peterson, how was making your bed and standing up straight and dressing properly, how was he teaching that to men? Toxic masculinity. Again, a lot of these freaking female talking points on YouTube, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, or any other social media platform that just hate to see men be better, try to be better when it comes to society. They hate that fact. But let's keep on going with this. Until recently, many of us were blessedly unaware of the existence of Andrew Tate, the kickboxer turned millionaire influencer, who was arrested in Romania last month. He stands accused of shocking crimes, trafficking women and forcing them to produce pornographic content, which he denies. Yet he has also amassed a vast following among young men. Before being shut down, his TikTok account has gathered more than 11 billion views, and last year he was one of the most Googled people on the planet. How badly have we failed our young men if someone like Tate is their idol? You failed them tremendously. Like I said, there's all these programs for women to get better, but there's literally no programs for men, unless someone points out a program that's about actually helping men individually. Then you go and correct me if I'm wrong. But right now, as I see it, there are no programs to actually help out men who are depressed, help out men who are trying to find them a wife, an actual good wife, because social media and these freaking dating apps don't work for your average men or your below average men. They don't help out at all. And you have a lot of these modern women nowadays saying like, oh, they want a man that makes six figures. They want a man that has a nice car, a nice house, but then they don't show why they deserve that kind of men. But that's for another time. Let's keep on going with this article. No surprise that he appeals to teenagers. Despite his 36 years, Tate appears fundamentally never to have grown up and more often sounds like an insecure boy. I'm too smart to read, he announces. Sure you are, Andrew. I need action. I need constant chaos. I need to be driving a supercar and effing fighting and effing a bunch of hoes. Okay, yeah, this sounds like more of a hit piece on Andrew Tate. Don't get me wrong. I don't really like a lot of Andrew Tate either. Kevin Samuels was more my guy. And then there's also Darius M here on YouTube. But Andrew Tate is not really who I go to when I want to hear about some actual problems when it comes down to modern dating or these modern women. I rewatched some Kevin Samuels takes, may he rest in peace, and then I watched some Darius M takes, and then strong successful male. Then there's the better bachelor. I watch those kinds of guys. That's who I watch because they actually come at it from a smart point of view and not like an angry point of view, but or they're just trying to prove a point. Just stuff like that. That's who I go to when I watch some things about some of these red pill guys. That's who I go to. What was I at? He offers a vision of eternal boyhood, a live free from responsibility, no past, no future, no hinterland, just the fleeting enjoyment of the here and now. Not that Tate objects to parenthood per se. He recently claimed to have fathered more than 10 children. Okay, so you tell me he's all about the boyhood, but then he out here has 10 kids, or he doesn't object to parenthood. Okay, Peterson then plays Romney's to Tate's Trump. The former promoting self-discipline, the latter champion a disturbing, utterly self-serving philosophy. When? I need to actually see that clip. Tate is best viewed as a radical preacher, a ghastly mixture of the frat house and the madrasa. Misogyny drips from every other inch. Okay, a lot of these women just sprout out misogyny. They don't even know what it means for real. They just sprout out with the word misogyny because, again, it sounds popular, but they don't actually know what it means. But women, he says, belong to men, while men should be allowed multiple wives. Like Charles's partner, hawking fake relics. His lifestyle can't be emulated for a price. Okay, I don't recall any Andrew Tate actually saying that men should have multiple wives and women should belong to only one man. I have not heard Andrew Tate actually say that. So either she made this up. She didn't even bring up a clip of him actually saying that. So either she made this up and she's sprouting out some complete bull. Then she needs to shut. People need to shut up about that. Here's the thing. A lot of people. I've also seen a lot of videos of some guys out here asking some women out on the street, saying like, "Hey, do you know Andrew Tate?" And women like, "Yeah, we hate Andrew Tate. He's a misogynist." Then they ask, "Okay, so give me something that Andrew Tate said that you would deem as misogynistic." They couldn't even do it. They couldn't do it. They just hate Andrew Tate because they saw some clips of him saying some things about men bettering themselves, and boom, he hates women. But let's keep on going. Like Charles's partner, Hawking. Okay, I read that. Until recently, you can describe to his Hustlers University self-help scheme for $50 a month. Make money, get the girls. It's that simple. As Tate's rise shows, sexism remains all too cultural prevalent. But he also perhaps a symptom of another problem. There is a crisis in how men, particularly young men, see themselves and how society views them. A recent viral video gives a striking example. An interviewer poses two simple questions to passersby in London. What are women good for? And what are men good for? Without exception, the respondents, male and female, both describe women as hyper-competent, brilliant, #girl boss types, yet they are universally disparaging or silent on the role of men. Without extrapolating too much from a single vox pop, the unanimity is remarkable. It points to a prevalent view of men as useless and problematic. What have some of us have been saying for a long time now? What if a lot of us have been saying for a long time now when it comes to how society views men? We're no longer we're pretty much labeled as expendable. Nobody really cares about what men go through. It's all about how to please women. But think about it. The suicide rate when it comes to men is a lot more higher than women. The depression rate for men is a lot more higher than women. The homicide rate is a lot more higher for women. Us going to wars is a lot more higher than women. And a lot of these women talk about equality. But then when you actually talk about drafting women on the front lines, they be like, no. We ain't talk about that kind of equality. We don't want that kind of equality. No. That's going too far. They only want a lot. I'm not saying all. A lot of these modern women nowadays, they want special treatment. They don't like talking about this because it would be proof. It would be showing like some actual facts and some actual data about how men are completely expendable in this time that we are in right now. And nobody cares about what men go through. Like I said, if a man is going through some type of depression, some people would say, just get over it. No, I'm not. No, I don't do that. If you are going through some kind of depression, talk to somebody. Go to a therapist. Just try to spell it out to somebody who will listen. That's what I say, and I have been saying that for a long time now. But a lot of these takes, a lot of these media outlets out here, they do their best to just trash men just for the hell of it to appease to the feminist movement. Because the kill all man movement, the men ain't good for anything movement. All men know how to do is just do some heinous crimes, which is not what we do at all. But guys, this world is crazy. Okay, the time we live in is crazy. You can't even have an honest discussion about what some men are going through because nobody cares about what men go through. And it's really sad that we are at this point in time where nobody could care less about what this guy's going through. Oh, we don't care what you're going through. You should just suck it up and just do our bidding, stuff like that. But guys, that's all I got for this right here, man. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. Peace.